7 days. That's the promise Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi has made to the displaced Sporong informal settlement residents that by 7 days they will be reallocated and that this hole will be empty. Now, over the past 2 weeks, residents from the Sporong informal settlement in the Rand West have been driven away from their homes by zamas. Now, the area Sporong informal settlement is built near a decommissioned mine. And for the past couple of months, residents have been complaining about zamas breaking into their homes, robbing them and assaulting them, and sometimes for women and children, even sexually assaulting them. So they've taken refuge at the Randgate Community Hall Center for the past 2 weeks. Now, Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi, accompanied by the Rand West Mayor and by several other MECs, did an oversight inspection at the Sporong informal settlement, and then they came back here at the Randgate Community Hall to engage with some of the residents. Now, we also spoke to the MEC for Human Settlement, Tasneem Montara, who said that the reallocation process for these displaced residents, there's 4 criteria in how it will take place. The first one is that for the women and children and for the families, they will be taken to shelters that are owned by the Department of Social Development. And then secondly, for the people who have been pre-approved for RDP houses who live in the Sporong informal settlement, they will be reallocated to those houses.
We did an audit of Sporong in November 2025. We do know the stats there. We also know who are the beneficiaries, who qualifies, who doesn't qualify, and we've been allocating since November last year.
And now the third criteria is that those residents who wish to return back to Sporong will be allowed to return back to Sporong. However, that obviously is not in the purview of the Department of Human Settlement. It is up to the Police Commissioner, Tomim Tombeni, to ensure that when they do return to their homes, that area is safe.
We will, of course, be on the ground in this space. We have been on the ground in this space, but we'll just ensure that we reinforce.
And now the fourth criteria, which is the government has said is unfortunate, there will be those people who do not qualify for shelters, for RDP houses. And these are people who are, one, not South African citizens, or they earn above the threshold that is required to qualify for those RDP homes. Now, the government has said that for those people, unfortunately, if they don't feel that it's safe to go back to Sporong, they are going to have to find alternative accommodation. So after about 2 weeks of uncertainty, there does seem to be a bit of light for the displaced resident of the Sporong informal settlement. Tabi Sokoba, Eyewitness News, at the Randgate Community Hall in Rand West.